Howdy, y'all. Representing the late, great Dale Earnhardt Jr. with his delicious coffee, or as I like to pretend, my father, Ricky Bobby, actually, is on that cup. So, today I'm here to talk to you guys in a brand new home that I'm living in. I moved in with a previous client of mine, no longer living with the parents. Just got back from Texas and visited family, rekindled a lot of great relationships with all of my various family members down there because I haven't been down there in, I want to say before I was in high school. So that was 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something along those lines, was around the last time I was there. And this was the first time I actually got to spend the holiday season with my family. So very, very fulfilling experience. It was a very, very good time. But that's another story for another day. Today, I'm here to talk to you guys. I'm going to do a little coffee talk with you as I'm on my second cup of coffee for the day. About how the party animal gave up partying to further facilitate my goals and further put myself in the direction of someone who's actually not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. Because a lot of people, and this is something I've found fault of within myself, will talk about everything that they want to accomplish. They'll simply hype themselves up in every single conversation and mention all these grand, lofty goals of all these things they're going to do, but they don't really do them because they're spending their time doing things that are nowhere near going to help them out with their actual goals in life. So something that was a big one for myself was going out and socializing at parties and generally being there for, if my weekend is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, probably Friday and Saturday, and even sometimes Sunday, was potentially spent partying and socializing with people who didn't have a direct correlation with the places I wanted to be in life. They didn't have anything similar except for we were both in an intoxicated state, and that made us good companions for that night. So, for reference, I brought out the old yearbook. You guys can see this right there. I know there's a light on it. Let me move that. I was voted the party animal, if you can see that. So this is back in high school, my senior year. I'm just giving you a little bit of some backstory, so that way you guys can relate to what I'm talking about a little bit better. In high school, I played football, and at this point in time, I actually never had a sip of alcohol. At this point, I was voted the party animal simply because I smoked too much pot. I smoked too much weed, and I guess drinking lots of Slurpees and eating chili cheese dogs and going to Little Caesars multiple times a week, which was a 12, 15-minute drive that we made religiously, made you a party animal. I guess at the time I was happy to take the award, but looking back at it, it was something that was kind of odd because I didn't actually party much because I'd never actually probably been to one party with alcohol at that point. But this is just giving you some insight into my situation. I can even correlate. This is just me kind of talking about how dropping some unhealthy patterns is going to help you get to where you want to be. It's as simple as that. If you're talking about wanting to build a career, if you're talking about wanting to orientate everything in your life to whatever ideal of success you have, whatever it is, maybe you want to make a lot of money, maybe you want to put your mom in a mansion, maybe you want to build the body of your dreams, maybe you just simply want to ask a girl out, you know what I mean? If you're creating all of these big things for you to do, yet you still smoke weed every single day, and the second you get home, you just hit the couch and watch TV and eat garbage food and don't do a damn thing to get you to where you need to be, you're doing it wrong. If you spend every single Friday and Saturday partying, you're doing it wrong. It doesn't mean that at this point in time, you're never going to be where you are hoping to be. It just means that there's a better way to do it. And I had to learn this the hard way, with arrests from like an MIP and various warning signs that were thrown my way, like my license being taken away for that MIP, that maybe I wasn't living the right way. Maybe I could have altered, and I can alter my path to make it a little bit easier to get to where I want to be. So what I can say is there's nothing wrong with going out and having fun with friends. That's a good thing. But I invite you to try out this tool, which is whenever you're doing that, make it be a reward. Make it be something that you had to earn. Make it be, I've been working hard this whole month. It's the weekend. I hit my quota for whatever numbers I wanted to hit this month. I worked out the certain amount of times I wanted to do. I hit the PR I wanted to get. I kissed the girl I wanted to kiss. Let's go out and have some fun. Let's go out and drink a few beers and enjoy myself. Kick back, take my shoes off, dance a little bit. That's awesome. Do it. But if it's an every single weekend thing, if it is something routine every Friday or every Saturday, it doesn't matter if it's one day a week you party, that's too much. Because you're not doing something important every single week that deserves a party. Where there are seasons, maybe you worked extremely hard for 9 months straight. You planted a seed in your business and you let it grow. So maybe it's 9, 6, 10, 12 months later, and then you have a season to where you're not working as much. You might be doing this a little bit more. Okay, that's not as bad. Summertime is a fun time, but summertime has to end. Fall comes, winter comes, spring comes. It's not always summer. It's not always a time to be partying. So to wrap this all up and put it bluntly, I saw the best success in my career. I made the most money. I helped the most people. And I was the most fulfilled when I quit going out every single weekend. I quit smoking pot every day after work. I embraced passion. I wanted to say sobriety right there, but it's not sobriety, because when you're so laser focused on one thing, you just go, and you finally achieve it, and even in the process of working to achieve that goal, there's nothing sober about it. That's the best damn high I've ever felt in my life, and the best high I'm still feeling. Because it's a process, it's a cycle, it's something that doesn't ever end. It's the ultimate orgasm when you accomplish what you set yourself out to accomplish, and then you set another fucking goal and you hit it again. So the way I've been getting off, the way I've been having these ultimate experiences, these ultimate highs, these ultimate orgasms is, man, I stopped doing things that weren't going to get me to where I wanted to be. It's as simple as that. Unless you want to be a bartender, there's no point in getting drunk every single night, every single weekend. So go drink some coffee and enjoy yourselves a beautiful 2018.